What's going on, Shoe Crew? We're here with another tier list, and in this tier list we're going to be going over the solo lane. I was going to say support, but I'm kind of iffy on my support. I don't exactly know where I'm going to put everybody. So we're going to start with solo lane actually, and this one's not really going to be too long because there's not that many warriors or solo laners in general, so it's going to be pretty quick. But we're going to go ahead and cover it. Going down alphabetical order, we're going to start with Amaterasu. Now Amaterasu coming straight out the gate, we're going S+. Amaterasu is a monster right now in the meta. Her teamfight potential is outlandish with her ultimate. She has a protections buff with her shield that turns into an attack. She has her stance change, which is also a self heal, a power boost, or a speed boost. And she also has her silence dash, which is insanely good for ground coverage, or a silence for a closer. She's just so good. Her kit is insanely good, and not to mention she fits very well with the item meta as of late. I'm only going to be doing really warriors and some guardians. I'm not going to be including ADCs because I don't see ADCs as true solo laners. I see them as like desperation picks, honestly. I don't really see them as anything too crazy. Going next with Bellona. Bellona's going to be A+. I see Bellona as a safe pick. She's very, very strong. She has her Scourge to disarm if you're going against a desperation pick ADC, or if you're going against a Ravon or something like that. Something that has to basic to clear. You can pretty much slow their clear entirely by hitting with the Scourge. Bludgeon's insanely good clear, and not to mention you get it absorbed by shield bashing, and the rally here is a entire team fight changer. So many rallies here from the jungle and just ruins lives. It changes the team fight completely. Next we're going to go over Cabroken. Cabroken, we're going to go with B+. He's cool in pubs, but he's not really at a competitive point right now. He's kind of weak. He's lacking. Power Pot hurt him a lot. His ultimate can be a game changer in lane, but that's about it. His tremors do damn near nothing, but his 1 and his 2 do a decent amount of damage. But just as of right now, I don't like where Cabroken is at. Next, we're going with Chalk. Chalk is at A. I think the only reason I don't like Chalk is his late game. His axe throw is really good. His self heal is really good. His spin for a slow is really, really good. Not to mention the rain as a slow is really, really good. His ultimate is a fantastic silence with an AoE. But late game, he does nothing but be fat and in the way. It's like having 2 supports in your team, and that's not what you want. You want a utility solo laner, not another support. Supports are just fat and in the way, and then they grab people. Chalk is just fat in the way, and then he silences people. That's all he does. He slows them sometimes. But yeah, he's not doing it for me. Next, we're actually going to go with, I was going to say Fafnir, but I don't really see Fafnir as a solo laner. We're going to go with Guan Yu. Guan Yu is S for me right now. He's insanely strong with his new passive. His new blade spin thing with his new passive does more damage. His heal does more heal, and his dash steals more protections. Or I think it's a slow is what his blade is. I don't remember. But he is insanely good right now, guys. He's super strong for a team comp. His cavalry charge has an increased stun. It's a 2-second stun, and I believe now with his passive fully stacked. And he's really good. He's very, very strong. I do really enjoy having a Guan as my solo, and I appreciate a very good Guan. Next, we're actually going to go Hades. Hades, I believe, to be an A with Chalk. I like Hades in solo. I really do. He gets bodied sometimes, but if you have a really good Hades, he's a safe pick. But I just don't like his early game. I feel like his early game, he gets bodied by Amaterasu and Robin. So I really have a problem with Hades solo. Against those two, anybody else, he'd be S tier, A+ probably. But as of right now, going against Robin Amaterasu, with them being so good in the meta, Hades just kind of gets bodied out and can't really do much. Next, we have Hercules. Hercules, I'm actually putting in S tier. Reason being, early clear, his ground shaker or earth shaker or whatever, the one where he hits and then knocks the people to him, that got buffed and does 90 damage at start now. Level 1. So it's really good for camp clear, and not to mention really good for wave clear. So using that is insanely good. Hercules' ult in jungle fights are for fire giant steals and stuff like that. Insanely strong. He's a crucial player, and he can actually slam multiple people to stuns, which is really good in team fights. His ganks coming from jungle is just insanely strong with the knock up to the slam into a wall. And you can't really argue with a Hercules. Like, I can't be upset. His self heal is insanely good late game, and you just can't argue with having a Hercules on your team. Next, we're going to go with a Kumbhakarna. Kumbhakarna is going to be an A for me as well. He's good. He's kind of a trolly solo laner. His wave clear is pretty strong. If you build him a little more damagey, he can actually clear wave rather easily. His ultimate's really good because it's single target and you're going to be 1v1. His snore can slow their clear like insanely fast, and not to mention the root can stop on a getaway gank. So he's strong all around. I really do enjoy Kumakarna as a support or as a solo laner. Not to mention this opens up more of an offensive support, so like an Odin or something like that support. So I really do appreciate that. Next, we're actually going to be going with Odin. Odin is A+ tier in my opinion. I was going to say S, but he's A+ tier in my opinion. His new passive is really strong. His ring is really strong. 100% heal canceling, which is why it's not a heal meta if you watch my mid lane tier listing. And he doesn't do it fully for me like Amaterasu, Guan, and Herc do. But he's a very safe pick. His leap smash is very, very strong. His ult is very, very strong. And just his whole entire kit together is very, very good synergy. But once he dumps his kit, he's done. That's the only reason why he's not higher up on my list. I wish he could be. But if he had something else that he could do, like his basics did more damage or something, I would be more apt to put him higher. But he's just not there for me. His ability dump, if you don't do anything with that, you're done. So that's not the way I like it. Osiris is going to be same place, A+. Reason being, he's utility. He doesn't do a lot of damage. He does a decent amount of damage, but he's mainly utility. Stuns, slows, peels, stuff like that. But he's still very, very good. Don't get me wrong. Osiris is still very, very good. I don't like where his damage is at as of right now with builds. I want more of a damaging Osiris than I do a utility Osiris. But if he snowballs, he can do a shit ton of damage. That's why he's A+ and not A. But we're going to move on. And moving on from Osiris, we have Robin, who is S for me, actually. Robin is still insanely strong. His kit is insanely strong. His early game bullying is very, very, very strong against pretty much everybody minus Hercules or Guan. Pretty much everybody he's in tier with. He can bully an Amaterasu, he can bully Bellona, bully an Osiris. He can bully anybody, really, and just take lane, take dominance, take camps, do whatever he wants, and they're not going to be able to do anything about it. Sobek is an A+ for me, mainly because he cancels Bellona and Guan Yu, and yeah, he cancels out a lot of people. He's very, very good. Not to mention, same thing on why you play Kumakarna. Yeah, it opens up a possibility for a better support, more of a damaging support coming out, and that's always a good thing. Because it helps your duo lane get more fed and helps your duo lane kind of spiral out of control. But he's very strong. His pluck's really good for team fight late game, and he has a self heal and a tail whip to cancel, and he's just good all around. Who else can we see? Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong is S tier for me. I never thought I'd see the day where Sun Wukong goes back to S tier for me, but he's so good. He comes in the lane with 2 lives due to his ultimate. He has a getaway. He has an initiator. He has a damage stun. He has a poke. He has a slow. Like, you can't really ask more for a solo laner. Sun Wukong is just the perfect solo laner. Tier is actually S+ for me. Reason why tier is S+ for me, he is a game changer. If a tier comes out of lane 3 levels higher than somebody else, that person is dead. 9 times out of 10. As long as you can hit that fearless chain, they're dead. No matter what. And he's so good if he spirals out of control. And late game, he can jump in with an ultimate into a fearless chain and almost get the entire team. And just completely set up devastating team fights. And he's really good. I really like tier and S+, and he's very good. Vamana is actually going to be A+ for me. Vamana kind of went down on the list for me due to the healing cancellation, and not to mention he just doesn't do anything anymore. He's alright. He's got good knock-up setup for a Wheelix and stuff like that to set up other junglers. But if you can get a good jungle support for Vamana and have him come out fed, you'll have a good time. But that's about it. Jingxian, D. Don't play Jingxian. He's bad. Ymir, B+. He's pretty good. He's kind of trolly, kind of fun, kind of like Kumakarna but worse. And he's a good time. He's just something to dick around with in casuals and have a good time. Zhang Kui is D. Don't play Zhang Kui. He's bad. And I think that's it. I believe. Is that it? Is that everybody? Oh, Loki. D. No. Loki would be A for me. Oh, this pains me, man. Ugh. I hate Loki, if you guys don't know. I absolutely fucking despise Loki. He's A. He's good. He has good lane clear. He has good poke. He has good burst. He's really good late game. You can get him fed. He can blow people up. Fucking hate Loki. That's my phone. So I'm a bad YouTuber. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this tier list, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that thumbs up for me, because you already know support is greatly appreciated. Also, comment down below anybody that you think should be up or down or shifted or anywhere in the tier list. I'm interested to see what you guys think. Also, the thumbs up if you hate Loki, because playing Loki ruins friendships. Remember that. Also, subscribe if this is your first time watching any of my videos and you did enjoy the said video. Hit the subscribe button, become part of the Shoe Crew, where everybody comes and hang out and learn a thing or two about Smite. That's pretty much it for me, guys. I'm gonna get out of here and I'll talk to you on the next video. Peace!